Welcome back to the Untitled podcast brought to you by Kendrick Coates. It's been a few days since I've put something up. Been a little busy, ripping and running here and there, but we're back at it again. And today's topic I wanted to hit on complaining. Now, a good friend of mine had messaged me earlier today, and he had mentioned how there's so many people, whether it be social media or in real life, that just complain. And he is true. And I think a lot of people thrive off of negativity. It's similar to a drug. So people somewhat, for lack of better words, get off on getting on other people. So their whole rush is drama. Their whole rush is negativity. And their whole rush is to put other people down. And, something that I did maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I'm so glad that I did this, because as you get on social media, that's really all you see, is negativity. And so what I did is, I think well, for Instagram, I just started muting people. And for Facebook, I just stopped following people's pages. So now on my personal Facebook and Instagram page, most of it is about nutrition, positivity, and then I think maybe investing. And I'm not caught up and tied into people's drama or people's fake posts to make it look like they're living much better than what they truly are. And it really helped me out, because I got into it where, I would wake up, maybe check Facebook or Instagram, and just see negative comments or negative things. And that's just not who I am. That's not what I'm about. I've the other thing that I started doing is, if people start talking negative with me, I don't really respond much. So if you have ever found yourself talking to me and it starts to become negative and I don't really respond, that's kind of your cue to say, hey, I'm not interested, or he's not interested, which I'm probably not. Now, if it's something, say if somebody had passed away in your family, or an animal or pet had passed away, I understand. But if it's boy or girl drama, or if it's the same thing over and over and over, and you've made no changes, I'm not really interested in it. And some people say that, well, man, Kendrick, you're mean. Yeah. Well, you know what? I want my orbit or my bubble to be very, very positive. I don't really have time for people to be negative, because I have to fight my own negative thoughts sometimes, whether I have a bad day or something doesn't go right or whatever it may be. So I'm already fighting my own battles. Why do I want to listen to yours? Now, with my really, really close friends, now obviously it's a little bit different. We converse with each other and pick each other up. But for people that just constantly are about negativity, I'm not a quote unquote about that life, as many of my athletes would say that I train. The other thing that I've also started doing, I started doing this about, I think maybe about 3.5 years ago. I stopped watching TV. Now, people talk to me and they're like, man, how do you live without TV? And I laugh, because I'm just like, what do you mean, how do I live without TV? That's just, how do you live with drama? How do you live with negativity? Because the thing you have to understand, negativity, once you start wording things in a different way, so for example, I can't believe I'm in this, or man, my life sucks, you start changing the process of how your mind interprets those thoughts. And so over time, it becomes, like I said, a drug. And so you start feeding your mind these negative thoughts, and that's what it thrives on. It's the same thing when you eat sugar, processed sugar. You keep feeding your body processed sugar, and it starts altering the way your brain interprets, digests, what have you, those type of chemicals, and boom, now you're a food addict or addicted to sugar or sweets. So the point of this being is, I don't have time for negativity. I don't have time to sit in front of a TV and watch the news all day. I just don't have time for it. And if you're around me and there are negative ideas or drama or whatever, you can probably guarantee that you won't get much of a response from me. And that's how I think most people should be, is they should start filling their minds and their lives with positivity. It's really a beautiful thing. Now, I don't know, maybe it's because there's so much sunlight here in Texas that it's just positivity for me every day. I don't know if it's just because I've made those small adjustments that have improved the quality of my life, but man, I tell you what, once you start getting rid of negative people, negative thoughts, drama, television, improving your social media pages to where it's positivity, learning this and that, it's a whole new ball game. So I'm about positivity. If you're about positivity, let's connect. Let's talk about positive things. Like, what's something positive? There's so many positive things that I can't even think of one. The sun's out. Hey, that's positive. So, if you like this message or this video or this rant, go ahead and share it with somebody that may need some positivity in their life, because many people are fighting their own battles and sometimes they just need to pick me up. And hopefully I can be that person to pick them up. Hopefully you can be somebody by their side to give them positivity instead of filling their lives with negativity. So again, subscribe to the page, like the video, share the video. Until next time, we'll talk soon.